They drowned it in the ocean, set it on fire, dropped it from a crane, hit it with a wrecking ball, parked it on top of a building, then demolished the building on top of it. After all that, they cleaned the spark plugs. It started. That truck is in a museum today, and it still runs. It's not alone. There are 6 cars on the road right now with engines so overbuilt, mechanics call them immortal. If you own one of these, do not sell it. Modern replacements won't last half as long. Number 1 is that Top Gear truck, so stay to the end. Here's what every engine on this list has in common. They were built before accountants ruined engineering. No turbos chasing fuel economy ratings, no 47 sensors waiting to fail. Simple designs, overbuilt parts. That's the entire secret to a million-mile engine. Modern cars are designed to fail at 150,000 miles. That's not a conspiracy, that's a business model. Planned obsolescence sells new cars. But these 6 engines were built in a different era by engineers who treated warranty claims as personal insults. Let's count them down. Number 6. The BMW M50 and M52 inline-six, built from 1990 to 2000. The last BMW engines built for longevity instead of horsepower charts. A mechanic in Germany owns a 1995 325i with 847,000 miles on the original M50. When asked why he won't rebuild it, his answer was simple. Why? It still makes full compression. This engine had a timing chain that lasted 200,000 miles, simple variable valve timing that actually worked, bearings rated for double the engine stress. Today, a 1998 328i with 250,000 miles is worth more than a 2010 model with 100,000. Enthusiasts know exactly what BMW stopped building after this generation. If you've ever owned one of these engines, drop the make and year in the comments. I want to see how many of you are still driving these legends. Number 5. The Lexus 1UZ FE V8, built from 1989 to 1997. Toyota spent over $400 million developing this engine for the original LS400. Their goal? Embarrass Mercedes and BMW. They succeeded. Forged pistons, forged connecting rods, bearings that handled double the engine's torque. A Saudi Arabian taxi company runs LS400s past 600,000 miles, then sells them to private buyers who put another 300,000 on top. The engine is so quiet at idle, owners forget it's running. So smooth, passengers fall asleep on highway drives. Mechanics hate working on them because there's nothing to fix. When your biggest repair in 300,000 miles is the alternator, you've built something special. Number 4. The Ford 300 inline-six, built from 1965 to 1996. American iron at its absolute peak. Ford built this engine for 31 years with minimal changes, because when you achieve perfection, you stop messing with it. 7 main bearings when 4 would do the job. Cast iron block thick enough to use as an anchor. Peak torque at just 2,000 RPM, meaning this engine spends its life barely working. A Texas rancher has a 1990s F-150 with 1.1 million miles on the original 300. When asked when he'll rebuild it, he laughed. "Why would I insult it like that?" Ford didn't kill this engine because it failed. Emissions regulations killed it. The engine was perfect. Top 3 coming. These are the engines that humanitarian organizations, militaries, and the United Nations specifically choose when failure is not an option. Number 3. The Cummins 12-valve 5.9-liter, built from 1989 to 1998. Originally engineered for commercial trucks at a 1 million-mile rating. Then Dodge stuffed it in a pickup, where it ran at a fraction of its design load. The Bosch P7100 injection pump is purely mechanical. No electronics, no computers, nothing to short out. You can literally run these on filtered vegetable oil. A Wyoming trucker has a 1994 Dodge Ram with 1.3 million miles on the original engine. He's on his 5th transmission. That's the running joke with this engine. The Cummins is immortal. The Dodge truck around it is disposable. Owners regularly transplant these engines into newer trucks when the chassis finally rusts apart. Number 2. The Mercedes-Benz OM617 diesel, built from 1974 to 1985. A 5-cylinder diesel so over-engineered, Mercedes reportedly lost money on every car they put it in. The engineering costs were economically insane. Mechanical Bosch injection, zero electronics, zero computers, just precision German fuel delivery timed with micrometer accuracy. The most famous example is a Greek taxi owned by Gregorios Sachinides, a Mercedes 240D with a documented 2.85 million miles on the original engine. Mercedes was so impressed they put the car in their own museum. This engine appears in modern engineering textbooks as the gold standard for diesel longevity. Every diesel engineer alive has studied this motor. And number 1. The Toyota 22R and 22RE, built from 1981 to 1995. Toyota's small 4-cylinder that built the legendary Hilux pickup and made it indestructible. The Top Gear team tried everything to kill one, submerged it in the ocean during a tide cycle, smashed it with a wrecking ball, set it on fire, crashed it into a tree, dropped it from a crane. Finally, they parked it on top of a building being demolished and let the entire structure collapse on it. After every single test, they got it running again. That exact truck is now permanently displayed in the Top Gear studio. Cast iron block, timing chain that lasts 300,000 miles, port fuel injection so simple you can rebuild it in a driveway with basic tools. In war zones worldwide, Hilux trucks with 22R engines became the unofficial vehicle of choice because they never stop. Shot at? Keep running. Engine bay on fire? Put it out, keep going. Flipped down a mountain? Roll it back over and drive home. Documented examples have crossed 1 million miles on original internals. Nothing kills the 22R. Nothing. These 6 engines prove what modern manufacturers forgot. Simplicity beats complexity. Over-engineering beats cost-cutting. And building it right once beats planned obsolescence every time. If you own one of these, do not sell it. You're sitting on mechanical immortality. Drop a comment with which engine shocked you most, and tell me, would you rather own a 1985 Mercedes diesel with 500,000 miles or a brand new luxury car? I already know my answer. Subscribe for more automotive truth, because they really don't make them like they used to.